Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will take the field first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Using his legs, it's Montgomery. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Got it, looking for a first. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. The Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So NC State's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. The sure hands, it's Gibson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity to put 3 on the board.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to the back. Showing off the arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Right back to the well. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hate...
Turning it on! Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Flushed out of the pocket. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Pirates have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back has it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Hauser. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Fires to the big fella. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Pirates back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Bears the pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with it. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Pirates come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for a man. It's Hauser. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. It's caught downfield. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Pirates come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And they just keep inching closer to the goal line. They go for it on fourth down. You get it. You're now finding yourself even closer. This is a place where you'd love to be able to just line up, run the football, get north, and score a touchdown.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to power it in. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. To the air, it's Hauser. Pressure coming. Back's looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll operate out of split backs. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Splits the uprights right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. The short hands, it's Dupree. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Caught behind the line, it's Stewart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw, it's Hauser. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Stewart. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Pulls it in. It's Montgomery. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Pirates will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Barges ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Hauser. Back's got it. Touchdown, East Carolina. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Lining up for the point after and the lead. How about being completely oblivious to the rush, standing in, delivering the football, and taking the big hit?
And everybody's going, yeah, I'm sure that's easy. But you do it with all those big boys breathing down your neck with bad intentions. They want to rip your head off, but you're just going to hang in there. You know, stay calm, deliver the pass. Great job, great effort.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
He'll pull it on the read. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give on the inside. Nice move there. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Makes the grab. Pulled down for the tackle. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on 3rd down. To throw, it's Hauser. It's complete to the right. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, ECU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He got it. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Pirates will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibson. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Rushes on him. It's complete. Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Boston.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Just keeps slinging it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, NC State! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Buying some time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Pirates will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Kick interference. Kicking team.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Takes the handoff. It's Carney. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Takes it back to the 26-yard line as they come up with a big interception there.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets the 1st himself. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Just ran him over. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
The give to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Got it set up on the outside. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. I quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Boston. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And is slips just inside that right upright.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit...
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off play action. Out of the backfield, he's open. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Auburn is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Jordan Hare, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
To the air, it's Jeter.
They're trailing by 10 to Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Dupree. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Back to pass on second down. Gonna take a shot. He's got it. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. And the Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
30 seconds left on the clock, and their last gasp will come down to getting this onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.